Good morning, everyone. This is your Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, synchronizing this raggedy universe. How y'all leaving it? If our leaders could have been doing a better job, trust me, they'll be doing it by now. And let me tell you, reparations, who may and who may not qualify initially on this proposal, okay? Because blacks don't have a pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out. Our women always furthering others' causes. That's why we gonna dump y'all asses. Okay, who may initially qualify? The alpha or male household, because that's the way it was supposed to go, and we have been disenfranchised. Full eligibility for these men or these programs with this family, and single or married, recently incarcerated, because people coming out of jail, they don't have anything. If they'll be able to have a little money coming out of prison, such as $1,000 gift card, reparations will help really with newly released inmates, so they can get back on their feet, rather, so that they can get back on their feet and enter the world again. A lot of so-called, now we have a lot of so-called celebrities, at least they want to be. I have to remind you that the politicians, you news broadcasters, and you promoters are not celebrities. I'm a celebrity. Y'all acting like y'all celebrities and you're not. Okay, job and business skill has a priority. That means college grad, trade school, technical school diploma, job corps, degree, and certificate programs all qualify. Okay, single mom with kids, household, you get partial eligibility because you don't have a male in the household, and you are higher on the list if you are a domestic abuse victim or victim. And then priority goes to skilled jobs, where the men have to qualify also. So right here, it pretty much evens out. And initially, for the reparations, we're thinking about giving the mom $1,000 per kid, and giving each kid $250 cash a piece so that they can help with their expenses. And we'll see how that goes. And okay, and so on the male side and on the female side, who has priority? Alpha males households, single mom with kids household. You get full eligibility if a parent, like a father, you have both parents, you get full eligibility with the male household. You get partial eligibility with no man in the household. Okay. Also, who comes out prison, single and married guys that were recently incarcerated, they need a gift card, and also domestic abuse victims for the women. And then also, when it comes to job skilled people going to have priorities over non-skilled. And here on the women's side is job skilled or domestic worker, because we know a lot of you are working under the table. And also, you have priority over jobs if you have a college degree, trade school, technical diploma, or anything like that. And so that's pretty much even. That's just, and that's fair. All this women this shit and women that shit, you got to qualify. You know what I'm saying? You got to qualify. Who may not qualify? Basically, I put the who may not qualify because our oppressors always using our own people to bring us down. And so, no racist or nobody helping or representing any races if you're colored. No non-blacks, meaning if you're not black, you're not getting none of our reparations. Business interests against African Americans. So if you have a business and you always against African Americans, and you always exploiting African Americans on television, this is for you. Because every time African Americans are in trouble, their own black people be the main ones presenting it, and you don't see that with white folks. No police or law enforcement at all, because you all oppress us with the money that you all get, and if you are any good, you will be able to address the dark web and all of this fraudulent activity. And a lot of these law enforcement are in criminal activity themselves. They let the thing go on so that they can have something to complain about later, rather than an ounce of prevention understanding is better than a pound of cure. No lawyers at all except for UCC and public defenders, because that's where we need them at. Low income families can't get help because they don't have enough income or they go over the income. We need consistent law attorney agencies to help low income people, because they're conspiring against the people, against their money, against their wishes, against their laws. We need to hold them accountable. No big time drug dealers qualify for reparations. No banks qualify for reparations. No politicians and bureaucrats qualify for reparations. No slave owners or slave owner qualifies for reparation. No people who has hurt blacks in media or in the past. And so these are all common sense. Our women act like they don't have no common sense, but the men are showing otherwise. And so this is who may not qualify, because we got a lot of busters and we got a lot of con artists out there we need to avoid. And let's go to this last slide here. Dishonorable reasons and events why blacks should get reparations. Slavery is a good reason. All of these are good reasons. Slavery, Jim Crow laws, segregation, racism, lynching, sodomy, bigotry. And also the events: Black Wall Street, Rosewood, Florida massacre, syphilis experiments, drafting in the military, transatlantic slave trade, gentrifications, and human trafficking. So in case you can't see it, human trafficking is here at the bottom. And so we just trying to address these real issues and hope our leaders get their heads out their ass, because at the rate that they doing now, we're not going to never get anything done. And also, instead of talking about the wall, you should be talking about reparations. Instead of talking about defense spending, you should be talking about reparations. In addition to talking about the economy improvement, African Americans should be enjoying it, and we're not. President Trump should keep his promise and give all African Americans a round trip ticket to Africa and a 1 week stay. Other than that, we don't need you as president, because you're part of the problem also. And so don't pay attention to these celebrities or wannabe celebrity journalists, and make sure that they respect the real deal, because I have the NFL respecting me now, and that's a step in the right direction. Y'all don't have no title and don't respect me, and that's a shame.